Hello, my name is Adriana Esperanza Salgado. In this video, I would like to explain about the moving another country. The first topic, if you need to travel to another country, is to analyze what documents do you need. First, the passport. The passport is relevant for a lot of countries around the world. For example, if the other important aspect is to analyze if you need the visa. For example, for some countries as London or maybe in Canada, it's necessary visa, and depending if you travel for a job or if you travel for studying, I don't know, maybe some course or for the college, or depending if your option. And first is very important to analyze what is the requirement for the government for that country, what is the condition if you travel for that country, and is the best part to start. The second important part when do you need to travel is to analyze about the health care, because it's very relevant for you to analyze the conditions of the health system, because it's very common when do you travel to get illness, and it is necessary to determine what is the best way to, or condition if you need for a security card, maybe is the option to resolve that situation. But it's very complicated in other country to get some illness. The other important part, in my opinion, is to analyze to get research for what is the country do if you travel. For example, I don't know, maybe if you analyzing a website or a blog for that country, that review that the other person traveled to that part. For example, in my opinion, Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter is the one interesting option to analyze what is the characteristics of that country. For example, to determine what is the characteristics of that culture, what language, what is the best place, the restaurants, if you need to travel for the weekend, or if you need to get some common activities, some daily activities for the store, what is the condition of that country, to analyze the culture. For example, look the videos about the people to travel to that part of the country is relevant, or is an interesting option to know that country to the other person. The transportation is the important when do you travel to other part of the world. For example, if you in that country, well, first it's necessary to travel by plane normally, but when do you stay in that country, it's important to determine if your transportation could be a bus, or if you need to rent a car is the other option, or the train, maybe depending of the country. Other specific thing if you travel is to rent an apartment, or if you need to rent a house, depending if the condition of, depending if you travel with your family or alone, or for job or for study. The other important aspect, in my opinion, is to contact your bank and yourself. Is the important tool to communicate with your family, or depending of the country. The bank is very important to determine if you need to credit card, to condition to get the money in that country. And my last recommendation and advice is to the copy to the document. For example, the passport and the visa is necessary, is very important, because it's the way to identify what is your condition in that country. Thank you so much. Bye bye.